Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to another stream here with TCGunlimited. My name is Jamie Leonard, as always. Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. We're back here with some more Magic the Gathering online. I'm trying to have some fun games here, as usual. I do apologize for the slight lateness in the start. I wanted to get started a little bit earlier, but had some things to take care of, holiday over the weekend and whatnot, so we had some things to get done. Honestly, I kind of wanted to stream yesterday, but that was kind of a no-go. The store wouldn't okay that. Even though I was willing, they felt like they didn't really want to ask anybody to do any work over the holiday, so I kind of backed down. I don't usually, but it's whatever. You know what? I don't even know. I don't even remember what deck I'm even choosing to play here. Okay. Well, that version of the deck is pretty budget, so this version of the deck is not all that bad, so I forgot to turn this off. New computer, so redoing all of my settings has not been going the greatest. Wait, what is it? Why is it not actually on the game? Why is it not actually showing the game here? Hang on, guys. Let me, how do I feel about this hand? I'm okay with it. If I do this... No. There we go. Okay, yeah, so you have to set it a little bit differently. Okay. Okay, let's see if I turn off that, if that actually works. It's going to be unfortunate if I have to switch it back and forth every time. Solar-ing, that's fine. If I actually have to switch that back and forth every time, that's going to get annoying pretty quick, but it is what it is. Let's see, I've got white-black, so let's... There it is. Okay, yes, yes. Give us our goblet. No. Let's show chat. Yeah, having to redo all these settings is going to get pretty old pretty quick. But outside of that, we're good. Definitely going to be nice to get that Fellwar Stone in play. Alright, now that I have a moment, let's check commanders here. Okay, so he's basically protection from me. Till I steal it, which is fine. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by a target creature this turn. That's irrelevant. One of your opponents or a planeswalker an opponent controls that creature. Okay, so that's basically group hug. Okay. I'm okay with that, actually. Good solid turn. As for the Watery Grave, let's minimize these. We don't need these up anymore. I mean, granted, you know, that's just a kind of an estimation of what I expect these decks to play as. I don't, you know. They could play totally different. I don't know. Although, let's see what. He is not, he's the only one that, yeah, he's the only one that's not playing blue. So that kind of gives me, I'm not going to say it puts me in a good situation because it doesn't. That's still two people playing blue, and that's a Porphyros. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Actually, Command Tower is pretty nice. Knowing that I have that coming up will be beneficial. And getting that tap down will be more beneficial in the long run, so I guess I'm okay with that. Having the utility versus actual aggression is fine. I mean, because really the only thing we're rushing to is just trying to get the Solemn out for a cheap chump block. Although, isn't this Porphyros the one that just does... I know, okay, just each opponent. So is this basically just going to be cheap good stuff and do burn damage? I hope not. That'll come in handy at some point. It's pretty bad when I don't even remember what most of my cards are. It's been so long since we've actually had a chance to get on and play. But it's whatever. You may have... Okay, it's a copy card. Okay. Oh, Mirror Maid. Okay. Been a while since I've seen that. Copy's the top. Probably better off that we didn't play Fellwar Stone then. Although the fact that he didn't copy the Soul Ring is kind of interesting. Late game copy top, that makes sense. Early game not copy Soul Ring, I think is kind of wasteful. Ooh, that's a Hero Blade hold. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, and he's got that pretty much locked. Okay. Hmm. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get the command tower. Let's go ahead and get this down. At least that gives us our arcane denial if we need it. We're actually going to be playing on the back foot for a little while. That bothers me, but not much. Let's go ahead and do this. Wow, so Mr. Lee Mass is, looks like he's going to miss a land drop here. That he is. Of course, I think we're all probably just trying to look for the answer to this. And granted, there's not a lot I could have done here. This hand was not set up to deal with turn 3 shenanigans. He chose to crack the top, so that's making me kind of wonder if he was short on land too. Okay, he's getting his commander out, so that at least stops some stuff from hitting. But does Porphyros at least say whenever another creature enters the battlefield? So no. Really kind of hoping I'd always remembered that wrong, because there's a lot of cards that I do that with. You know, just enters, and then when it's cast. I've got several that I always get those mixed up, and I was hoping Porphyros would be one. Dryad Arbor. That's just mean. So he's just going to win through Porphyros, basically. Not gonna lie, that kind of makes me a little upset. And probably out of everybody at the table, it is somewhat of a safe assumption that I'm the threat here. Yeah, there are no blocks, so... Okay, so... That is not the answer I was hoping for either. That could work, white, green, blue. He's probably the better target, but I can't get to it, and I don't think I'm going to get to it before I die. You know what? Let's get an island. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all we got. Although 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That does give us the mana for this next turn. Assuming there is a next turn. I mean, I don't see me losing within one more loop. I mean, they're not doing anything. He's the only threat on board. Okay, so here's the thing. Well, I think I take out the token if it swings. Well, take out a token anyway. Well, I think that's the best play here is take out the token if it swings. Oh, okay, well there we go. There goes the Porphyros. Good choice. Propaganda. Okay, that's attacking them. And that's exile. Okay. That was D-Spark. Great play. Although, now that the god is gone, hitting Lee Maths with this for the board wipe is more profitable. So I think that's probably what's going to happen here. I guess I am the only one with a artifact. Yeah, he's definitely going to target me down first. Not sure why, but sure. I literally haven't done anything, but that's alright. Hello, Andrew. Welcome. Yes, long time no see, unfortunately. You know, there's a lot of, with everything going on, it's just kind of one of those situations, unfortunately. But we're trying to get back into the swing of it. We've only just now been recently allowed to reopen the store, and then we went through some trouble with some of our equipment having some issues, so we were going through that whole ordeal. Had to end up getting a new PC. So we went through a lot of things, but we got, I think, like, ultimately in the end we came out better for it, you know? So it's just one of those situations. Okay. Well, thanks to them destroying artifact. 2, 4, 6. We don't actually... Well, we do have enough. But I think this is our better option here. Get a little propaganda of our own going here. And then we've got our counterspell if something comes along we don't like. But as I was saying, so we ended up having to get a new computer, still getting some of the settings and everything reset back up. It's a lot more the system's a lot more beefy than the cheap laptop we were working off of. So we are actually in a much better position now to do a lot more stuff. We can handle a lot more multitasking. We can do a lot of bigger, better, funner things now. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Let's see. I'd love to get rid of Hero, but there's really nothing I can do. I can make it very uncomfortable to attack me, but that's about it. Let's see. Yield 3 this turn. I wish they would have add the feature you could click in that person's square and say yield till this turn or something. A little bit more utility there would be a little bit nicer. Because at this point, it's definitely... I think it's definitely more of a case of me stopping him than either one of them. That's fine. I'm hoping he just kills the hero. And the cool thing is we can just kind of sit here and play defense for a while, bust this out at the prime moment, and then just kind of go haha. He's not swinging that period, let's be honest. And it does cost 2 to play, or 2 to activate, so he's not going to be activating that ability. Not sure whether I would say that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is a thing. Alright, well, Hero's dead. So we don't have to worry about that anymore, but he still does have 3 tokens. Okay, yeah, so that's... So it's basically don't swing at me or don't play anything. And he's basically going to choose to swing at me, so... And, like, to be fair, like, he doesn't really have a choice. So that's 2... He can swing 3 things at me. None of those are going at the Planeswalker, which is kind of interesting there. I'm just going to yield through those. Is this a new deck? Honestly, I can't... I don't know for sure. It's been so while since we've even managed to stream. Much less since I've actually had the opportunity to talk to you. So, I'm not sure if you were around when we built this. There is that possibility. I just need something big and beefy that I can throw at these things so he can't swing them at me as reliably. But if you haven't seen this deck, it is newer. It is Sin Triplets, so it's basically just Giant Thief deck, which I really enjoy. Like, I played this physical. This is a little bit more beefy than the original version I actually built. It doesn't do all the combat tricks that mine used to do, but it's better overall. He chose to lose his commander, which is interesting. Like, even if I could have Blue Sun for 1, that would have been... Actually, I couldn't. But there's that. So 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm hoping that I'm right here. Blue, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't know why I'm bothering. I gotta tap it all. So, let's see. And we'll stop all that shenanigans. Okay, yeah, see, I was wondering, I was like, do I pick Lee Mass? He's playing white too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of sweeps you had, so it was a gambit. There was more disruption coming from this side, so I was having to take the safe play. Oh, I forget you are playing red. You don't see red on board, so you just... Except for the... Yeah, except for that. It's just one of those situations, you know? But I think this is Sin Triplet's turn. I think we're pretty much safe to go Sin Triplets here. What is this +1? I can basically make him do that, so... It's one of those plays I'm willing to make. Because part of me wants to go leave everything untapped, blue sun at the end of his next turn, and then try to make a play. The trick is now we just need to try to stabilize. I mean, at 14 life, we're not in great position. So that's the trick. We're not in the greatest position. I'm hoping Lemaths has the foresight to some extent to try to target down the Obnixis now. I'd really rather not have to deal with that. Ooh, the Ugin. Wow, that meant when you put budget in your game description and people playing Ugin. That would have definitely been countered had I had the mana. I don't really see this as a token deck, though. I see it as a haha to Porphyros, but I don't really see this as a token deck. I mean, I've played that commander. It doesn't have to play as a token deck. I mean, because you play big, silly, nasty things, and you just basically look at your opponent and say, deal with it. Okay, so... basically, the trick is here. Okay. Okay. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Alright. We're gonna go Blue Sun path. I don't like going that route, but I don't see any other way out of this. Because he's coming at me. The combination between these are gonna get annoying, and I have to be able to deal with those. Yeah. I'd like to be a Praetor's Grasp, but I need to know that everything is in motion. I mean, because I still could Praetor's Grasp, take his kill everything card, but we need to focus on the walkers first, and me showing that I'm taking it is a problem. I need them all to be playing as if I have nothing. Heal through turn. I really don't care what him and him do at this point with 2 cards. And, well, Limas has 7, but I'm not really too concerned. He's been playing pretty conservatively. What is the Everflowing kicked for? 1? Okay. So we're not too concerned with that. But the Ugin and the Obnixis is going to make things annoying. Okay, he's gonna choose to try to pump the Obnixis. Alright. Oh, that's right, and because of the trigger. Now what happens when this thing dies? Oh, it gets it. Okay. It's basically a draw effect. But it still kills the Obnixis. Which is that's great. That's great. Not gonna lie, that's great. I kind of missed some stuff. Let's see. Sometimes I think I'm good at this game, and then I do like that. Not sure what you're referring to. I was gonna kill that one anyways. Okay. Okay, well, but still, we put you in a position where you had to do it, so. I don't care about the cycle land. I just want to make sure you don't get some big nasty thing down that's gonna let you hurt me. Alright, so if I do what? If I Arcane Denial. Okay, so Send Triplets is safe for a turn. That's a big cast, so this might be the haha moment. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, we're not giving you that. So we're going to get... actually, we can't... We can't actually use the Blue Sun now. Because they've only got 2 blues. How is it that it's asking me to cast... How is it asking me to cast that? I shouldn't be able to. I'm not entirely sure how it's asking me to cast this. Let me move this old headset out of my way. But now the Ugin is prime target. So how is it that it's asking me to cast this blue sun when I can't? Oops. Oh, okay. I see. Is it just one of those things where it's just saying you can cast it at this point, but you can't? I mean, because I don't actually understand how it's asking me to do it when I can't. Yeah. I didn't think it used to do that. I thought it only actually like lights the card up if you can cast something. Oh well. Not that that matters. Ooh, a Swiftfoot boots. That changes things. That actually significantly changes things. I don't think this is Praetor's turn, or Praetor's Grasp turn, so I don't think we're going to do that. But I think we will do this. And this leaves us the 3 blue. Plus 2, we'll get 2 off of the blue sun, which is more than enough in my opinion. And this gives us instant protection for Sin Triplets should we choose to cast it on our next turn. And just because I want them to feel as if I still have Counterspell in hand, I'm going to actually okay through a lot of this, just to make them actually think I have Counterspell up. Although, like, I have the feeling like this is going to kill the Ugin, which is great news. That kills Ugin. This gets his what is it? I forget the name of the card. I know which one he's talking about. 13 damage to everything card, and then we play this the next turn and just go, haha, my stuff. Probably boots to hero, and then just start swinging for the fences. And that's basically the way I like this deck to run, is just like Super Thief. I'm okay with that, actually. I mean, because it does tap him out, so there's no blue plays. And definitely giving me cards in hand with Mind Over Matter is probably not the best play somebody could make right now. But that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna argue. Okay, yeah, definitely going after the Ugin, just like I had predicted. I like how it made me waste like 10 seconds for no reason. But, it's whatever. The Ugin is gone, problem card is gone. Now that we've shown everybody that we do have counters, they have to keep that in mind constantly. What's the target? Probably propaganda. I know he's still going to choose to go after top. Like, I really kind of expected him to go after propaganda just to give himself protection for a little bit. Because the problem that he's about to run into is the fact that I'm going to have Send triplets probably up on our next turn. Come on, tap one more for me. Draw a card and lose a life. Okay. Alright, so at this point, he's not going to do much with 1 mana. And I doubt he's running Force of Will. And it would be kind of silly for him to be running Pact of Negation, so I'm not really too concerned about him negating for free. Or what else is it? What was the budget Force of Will that just does the opposite? It's just you remove a blue card. I forget what it's called, but I doubt he's running that either just because most people don't. And it is kind of odd because I would consider remove a blue card to be a much easier price than remove an island. As remove an island is far more situational than just remove a blue card. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+0. I'm okay with that. You have no attacking creatures. And you have, what, no way of giving them haste. Yeah. So this blue sun basically determines everything at this point. That mana drain is tasty, though. Like, I can't lie, that mana drain is tasty. And the telepathy. Alright, so let's get us a blue, a white, a black, and one other down. What? Gotta do another one? What is boots to equip again? 1. Sure. Is he actually gonna dig? Let's force it. If he's got path, let's see it. No path. I'm alright with that, actually. We're not swinging at anybody. Mana Tithe. No. No. No, I don't play hate cards like that unless I'm playing, like, for real sweat decks. Each player draws a card. Okay. Disallow. Okay, I'll take it. All the big mana ramp. Okay. All the big swag. I like it. Like, I would love to, honestly, I'd love to see like a giant Genesis wave just for it to get mana drained. And then I think on our next turn we're going to play the Telepathy just because I don't like secrets. So we're going to expose all the dirty little secrets. And then we're just going to basically sit back and play Counterspell deck until we get to a stable point. Because I'm really kind of having to play this on the back foot just because of the low life total. I'm not like completely against that fact. Just not exactly where I wanted to be at this stage in the game. Like, if I could have 20, I'd be a lot safer. But the sheer fact that until, like, the last 2, or, like, 3 to 4 turns, this guy's practically been untouched does bother me. I mean, we've basically answered his big plays turn after turn, but... And I'm happy with that fact. Let's see, what was the purpose of me having you in here again? Oh, that's right, because it protects the artifacts. Okay. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I mean, it's a shame you're not going to get played for quite a while, but... I'm okay with that. I'm just not going to let you have the opportunity to try to copy my Sun triplets. Really don't want you doing that, so we're going to have to say no if you try. Sphere of Safety. I'm okay with Sphere of Safety. I will never swing at you. I'll deck you out long before I swing at you. Like, that's probably like the one biggest thing that I miss about my old deck was the fact that you could do some really like shenanigan things. Well, like what was the hang on, let me see. 3, is that worth a mana drain? I feel like it is. No more of that, sir. Unless you've got some mana up I don't know about. Yeah, no. Yeah, I just don't need him having a copy of Sin Triplets. And I'm not going to have you sitting there abusing Sensei's Top over and over again, too. Yes. Although, what was that he just did? Fumigate. Well, aside from that just being a pain, that's fine. So what's the goal here? I guess we now Praetor's Grasp. Black, black. One white. And where are you? Parallel lives, that's a problem. Doubling season I can't cast. Well, actually Wrath is better. Smothering Tithe. Actually, you know what? Let's get the Smothering Tithe. That would be much funnier. Two, three, four. That will be much funnier. Let's go ahead and get this out too. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and have no secrets among friends, shall we? Now give me mana. He actually paid for it. That's pretty funny. Why? Why? Why would you do that? No! Why? Why would you give it to him, though? No, why would you do that? No! Why would you do that? No, my feelings now. Wow. Okay. Of all the things you could have done that wouldn't have made me upset, why would you do that? Oh, that hurts. That hurt my soul. I really wish this thing would stop. Like, let me keep these things where I put them, please. Is it because it overlaps with the top? I don't know. But keep it there. That's a stuffy doll. Okay. And he's got a notion thief. See, like, I don't get it. Why won't that stay? I wish that would stay. Oh, I had so many plans for that. Oh, well. Let's see, does he still have his he does still have his sphere of safety. Which is not like an issue right now, because it's only 2. Man, that hurts, though. I really wanted to just throw that in his face. That's not going to help me any. Okay, so blue, white, black. 1, 2, 3. 4. Well, we've got disallow, so... Although, I think the problem is here, we're going to have to let it go well, actually, okay, with this, it's got hexproof. So... he's got to kill that first. Oh, I should have hit this. Oh well. I forgot to kill the planeswalker. Oh well. No big deal. Mycosynth Lattice is definitely going to get countered if he attempts it. Path. Alright. Why does it do that? Why do that? Although, let me see, let me bring this down here for the moment. He's got Cornucopia still with 1 charge counter. I'm okay with that. I feel like everybody's against me at this point. And the path will be exclusively saved, if possible, for the Stuffy Doll, just because I know what that thing does, and I really don't want to deal with it. So if he plays any of the, like, 3 combo pieces it has, it goes away immediately. Although, the disallow is probably going to be used on the, oh, it's 5 to proliferate. That's great. And he doesn't have the blue, so he's not doing it again. Yeah, he does not have the mana to do both. So. I'm okay with that. Where is Lee Math's cards? Where have they disappeared to? Over here. Alright, so what has he got? Rites of Flourishing. Flicker Wisp. What is it again? There's Battlefield. Okay. That's a creature, so. Okay. Actually, yeah, that would actually be very helpful to me to take that Isochron Scepter, so. Because that basically guarantees me problem solve. And I can take the Mycosynth Lattice too the next turn if I need to. Although that cast out is pretty nifty in and of itself. But yeah, I think the Isochron Scepter is my #1 target. That Notion Thief, though. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, that Notion Thief is awfully tasty. I can't use your Scepter with Centriplets? I don't know about that. Oh wait, did he actually play it just targeting nothing? No, he didn't. So where did it go? He discarded it. Why did he discard it? How did he? Oh, okay. All right, so the Notion Thief is definitely the way to go here then. Yeah, I don't know if you're looking at this stream or not, but I think you know why you should. That was the right play to do. Oh, that kind of bugs me, though. That's unfortunate. Go to battle phase, sure. Stuffy all does nothing here. Deep freeze, no. What are you tapping out for? I'm okay with that. Your commander is good by me. So I'll get to take an island and his Notion Thief. And we'll probably do Cast Out too to get rid of the Planeswalker on Lee Mass Field. Do I care about the Xanagos here? No. I don't. Oh, okay. Well, I can counter it if I don't like it. But, well, you can't target Central anyway because of Hexproof. Oh, well, he did what I wanted to do with it anyway, so I'm okay with that. Tell people not to bother you while you're working, and they do it anyway. Five, 2. I'm okay with it. play the Notion Thief, then I don't really care about everything else. So the Smothering Tithe gets told no. And see, like, it's still giving me the option to play this Path to Exile, and there's no mana to play it. It's probably a setting that I haven't redone. He's tapped out. There's nothing he can do. I don't care about your Nyxborn. I can path it the minute it comes out. Ooh, Cyclonic Rift. That is big. That is absolutely huge. So I'm going to play an island. Let's see. What does Deep Freeze do? Okay. Okay. Well, first off, we're going to play this Notion Thief. So, blue, black, 2 other. Next, we're going to boot up that Notion Thief. No, I really don't, so. Gain 5 life. White, blue, black. And I still have 3. Is there anything that... There's nothing that's stopping me from swinging. Enchant creature. Yeah, there's really nothing else I care about at the moment, so I'm going to take away that. Alright, so the Xenagos is gone. He has nothing that I'm afraid of. There's really nothing there that I can't just bounce back to hand. Draw effects are now useless. Yeah, he draws this. Skydiver, what? Okay. Basically just gets the enchantment off of it. Okay, I'm alright with that. He doesn't swing anything here because I can block. Okay, so the real question is here, do I want to just take all of his mana production stuff? Wait, what stuff? Oh, I don't. I forget who Stuffy Doll even targeted. Thank you for the card. Notion Thief, do your job. $18-card hand. Seems legit. Yeah, he has no top, so. And the draw card's not helping him at all, so. Yeah, that's. And that's going to be really unfortunate with this Notion Thief in play. And leave him as says no thank you. We're out. And then there were two. Wow. You know what? And honestly, like, I can't do anything anyway, but maybe I want them to potentially think that I have force of will in hand. I don't know. But Mirror Maid does not help them in the slightest here. Sure was thoughtful to give the dude 50,000 cards first. Sure thing, man. I like to help. Telepathy. You having a look at my hand does not matter at this point in time. I have all the utility that I will ever need, my friend. All of it. You want to see my hand too? Hey, what did he play? Oh, Mana Vault. I'm okay with Mana Vault. I'm okay with that. So 5, go back to 9, that's fair. That's fine. I'm perfectly okay with that at this point. Cause I mean, yeah, I mean it's honestly irrelevant at this point. I am going to copy him, just because I'm going to take the Seer Safety when I bounce everything right now. Actually, I think I don't. I think I hold it. Oh, he says no thank you. He sees the writing on the wall. And I can't say I blame him. really can't. So, let's see. Signet. Swords. Oh, capsize, that's right. That doesn't do anything. Can't use that. That's too situational. Let's get rid of that. This doesn't do anything. And Geoscope would be nice, but it doesn't do anything. Let's get rid of the land. What else? He hasn't really lost any creatures, though. So, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of bracers. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I get rid of one more. Yeah, we'll get rid of City of Brass. So thank you, Notion Thief. Deep freeze, okay. We'll counter that if he does. Don't think he can do anything anyway, so sure. Okay. That's 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. That's cool. He could have killed me. He thinks he could have anyway. I just want to see what he swings. Does he swing the field? I know there's really no point. My things are bigger. Cast with overload. You can only get rid. He's only going to lose one, but I wonder if he's going to choose the Seer's Safety here. No, he's just going to go ahead and pass. That's a bet. Good game, though, man. That was good. That was good. Okay, so now that we are trying to advertise budget. Casual budget. Let's not actually play with something that I don't consider casual. Well, that doesn't give us a whole lot here. Let's go play this one. This is one we haven't played with in a while. Alright, so we've got one. See if we can get two more. Because I'd really like to get a whole game. Oh, no. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, well, while we're waiting on that, guys, I'm going to turn on some air real quick. There we go. Hopefully that isn't too loud. I mean, it really shouldn't be. It's not even loud to me sitting right here next to it. But this little office they got me working out of, not the best ventilated. Like, it's got air conditioning, but it's not worth the crap. And now with all this extra electrical equipment running, definitely gets a lot harder. Because we really kind of doubled like our equipment. And when we upgraded everything, we went from 2 monitors to 4. That way I can still run shop things while I'm working, while I'm doing the streaming. And we're still like in a good position. We can do a lot of things. Plus some hardware upgrades and whatnot just to allow us to do some bigger and better things. So, plus full-blown PC just puts out a lot more heat than a typical laptop anyway, so we kind of expected this. Although it's not like this thing's like a full-on AC either. It's really just kind of like one of those space cooler little square boxes that you put water in to actually make it blow cold air, but it's not even any, so I didn't even have water in it. It's just really just kind of blowing air, but it feels better than nothing. All right, so as soon as we get one more in, we'll start the game up. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna just check on some things. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know, that's the way it goes. The minute you try to actually start trying to do other things, it just doesn't work. Nothing works as it should. But that's fine. Let's see what have we got today? 2 lands. We're going to mulligan that. I need 3 to start. Oh, that's even worse. Wow. Okay. Alright, well that's 3 lands. That we can keep. Put 2 back. That goes back. That goes back. There we go. Done. So good luck to everybody. Have fun. And let the games begin. That's what I keep forgetting to do. I keep forgetting to put these new lands in all of my decks. I'm really sad now. I'm looking at this boring one, and he's got this one. Oh, and then starts with comes out strong with the Soul Ring. Okay, that does not have to come out tapped, so we're good there. Let's see how many people actually pay attention to budget. Creature becomes the target of a spell or ability to destroy that creature. I don't like that. Jet Medallion. The ramps. Is this mono black? It is. But I'm actually cool with because Giza is yeah, zombie tokens. And I'm okay with that. Like, this is the only thing that concerns me. Sylvan Library, great card. Start with a forest, nothing too crazy. It does, unfortunately, we don't actually have a black for the Ancient Cravings, but we'll get there. I'm not, like, too concerned with that fact right now. We'll just wait for that actually to kick over to another guy's turn. There we go. So while we wait, guys, while we're waiting, but just tell me, would you guys like to see any further card games? Is there any other card games that you'd like for us to stream that you'd like to see? We don't have to just do Magic. I mean, I like Magic, but we don't have to just do Magic. There's tons of other card games out there. For those of you that don't know, we're actually a lot of, we've got a group that comes into our store on a regular basis that's actually in the process of making their own card game. And potentially, like, we can't really, like, sell it because they are going to be, like, essentially ripping off artwork because none of them are good at drawing. So until, like, they find, like, a good artist, I mean, it's not like we can sell it, but, like, we can, like, potentially upload it to, like, Tabletop or something and play it. But if it looks like it's good enough and it looks like everybody's, like, putting in some good effort with, like, sets or whatever, we can definitely look into, like, possibly getting something started that would, I feel like would be pretty interesting. Alright, so Giza, okay. Alright, let's get that down. I kind of want to do Sylvan, but I want to do Farseek. I want to do that more. And we're going to get our black. Because, like, the crazy thing is, like, most people don't understand what deck I'm playing when I'm playing this commander. Like, this guy is incredibly fun, and just because it's, like, read his effect, no one knows what it does. Or, like, doesn't understand the deck that I'm playing. It's basically just hate.deck. It's just come at me, but don't bother. Alright, so this is sacrifice another creature. Okay, so he does have to, like, at least play something else and tap this. So I don't feel like we get targeted right off the bat. But people just think, like, you're playing, like, big swing stuff, and it's like, no, mine's a little bit more gimmicky than that. Mine just wants to do fun things that no one actually expects. Alright, so we got a Sensei's Top. I didn't see that come in. Just land? Surely he played something else, no? Just tap land? So is he a land behind? Oh no, this is a... No, what? Is he following? Is he a land behind? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he was a land... No, because I played Farseek. So... Because otherwise he would be too. So now everything's under control. We're not, like, losing our head minds here. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I mean, you're burning it through your hand a lot faster than us, and I have, even if I have to mulligan to, I still have far more draw power than pretty much most competitive decks. I mean, arguably, like, these two are, like, the bottom of the barrel draw power that this deck has. And he still chooses to do nothing. Interesting. Alright, let's get down to this. Alright, if I do this, can I do both now? Okay, so, I mean, that does kind of put us in a position I'd like to be in where we're tapped out. This deck should never tap out. But it's kind of an unfortunate situation where we don't really have a choice. But starting next turn, we're pretty much in a very good position, because with Sylvan Library, we're going to be in that position where we can pretty much bounce back from anything. Okay with that. And that's the trick here, is just trying to stay, like, above the curve, so to speak. So, yeah, he just played a land and passed. Of course, again, seeing this only makes me feel a little bit worse again. Really got to remember to go back and do that, but all of our decks were built before these came out. Except for, like, one or two. I think we're going to play Life Gain next. We haven't played that in a while, and I like it. Because people get angry when it's like, oh, hey, you could combo off now. Yes, I could. But I'm not. Just because I can doesn't mean I will. I'd rather not get punched in the face, but I feel like that's a possibility. Okay. Well, this doesn't reduce abilities. It's just their cost, so... And this does not tap for a black, so... I forget how good Command Beacon is sometimes, and it is kind of overrated to me. Or underrated, I guess I should say. Because it's actually a pretty decent card. I probably wouldn't play it in a lot of my decks, but I could definitely see it coming in handy with, like, Sin Triplets and Souza and Beast Within from our boy. Taking out the Ghoul Caller Giza. I approve of those tactics, sir. And then you can have that Mikaeus all you want. He's afraid of the other multi-attacker deck, so... Makes sense. We'll practically never get overrun by anything, really, so... I mean, like, if both of these guys double team me, I might have to make hard decisions, but... I mean, hopefully we don't get put in that position. You know what I mean? Okay, so... Let's see... I feel like if I don't, because I need to get my red down. Although I could do that next turn, because it's not really going to matter. And at least if I do this, we are kind of like in that position where we're pretty secure. Okay, so yeah, and then we'll just pass. Because we'll do this next turn. Probably, maybe. Maybe is a big kind of word here. We're going to yield through our friend Drognoth's turn here. Because what he does is of little consequence at the moment, so... Put that card into your hand. Okay. Oh, Grim Tutor. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen Grim Tutor. But again, always a good day when you say budget casual and people playing Grim Tutors. Of course, that could be worse. Like, that could be Vampiric or something. Granted, not that there's a lot he could do off of 1 mana, and he's kind of goofed himself into a corner at 3. I just hope at 3 cards he doesn't have a lot of lands. And then he kind of gets stuck drawing like 2 or 3 back to back, and his hand's just dead. I'm not going to play Respite first. I don't want to do that first. There's too much that kind of rides on that situation. So what I feel like we'll do first off is just kind of wait to see what he does. Because like he may not even swing at us. He may not even give us reason to believe that we need to do anything. He's not going to swing that 1/1. I'm not too entirely concerned with that fact. Yeah, I really didn't think he would. We're just going to go ahead and yield through this turn because, well, he does get another land, so that's good. You know, and I'm saying that, but he may not actually be as far behind as I think. Okay, down comes the commander, which is fine. Not too concerned with that. But we got to find a red. Because that's the thing, is like we've got to get to, what is it, 8 mana before we can actually play anything consistently. Yeah, so we've got like 3 more turns before we can even go engines on. Diagraph Colossus. That's a big boy. That is big boy. That is very big boy. See, and that is the kind of problem child I don't want to deal with. I'm okay with this. Because again, him just making an infinite or an endless army to swing at me is not a threat to me. I'm losing my mouse. Like I'm losing my mind. I imagine he swings the field. I don't know in what world he doesn't. That's going there. Okay. I'm okay with this. If just the Machias come... Oh no, Machias is going to leave me alone. But I'm going to take 4. I'm okay with 4. You know what? I'm okay with 4. I'm okay with that number. It's a good even number. So I'm okay with it. And he's out. Okay. No, I'm just pretty much just going to say that. Just like, okay. Yeah, it's just like, we're pretty much just all like, okay. Yes. I don't know in what world I wouldn't at this point. Oh, that is great to have. Gotta love it. Put on top. You know what? I was gonna take 4 anyway, so we're gonna keep it. Actually, what is this commander again? Whenever a creature becomes the target. Okay. So it's like, that basically turns all target spells into kill spells. Which, like, personally I'm okay with. Not really cool with that Cabal Coffers, though. Me and Cabal Coffers have a very troubled history. To say the very least. And you know what? At this point, I'm confident that there's really no threat to me at this point. Because now we have, what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana? So, on turn, drop land 10. So we're pretty much good to go there. Problem is this. His commander has Death Touch. But we can also beat out Death Touch, so... Because we do have this. This will prevent. Because I believe this is our... Yeah, so it just basically just stops him from even doing the damage, so Death Touch doesn't matter. And all we have to have is power 4, and I believe our commander starts out with 4. No, he starts with 5, so... And he's Vigilance Reach, so that's, you know, lovely. He's just going to end his turn. Yes. Okay. You go on top. You go on top. I don't like the fact that he left 2 blue up specifically. I think he's trying to bait me. So we're not going to give it to him. We're basically just going to go 3 black. We're just not going to give it to him. And it's basically, I'm just going to bait him into forcing him into a bad play. At which point I just, you know, drop my entire hand and swing kill him first. See, that might be worthy of a counter spell. But he says no. Alright, now let's watch me click the wrong button here and accidentally tell it to skip to my combat phase, and then I'm kind of upset for the rest of the day. You know what rest of the day there really is. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but... Just remember, you swing at me, you're a sad person. X equals 4. Okay. But that's not a problem. Like, I'm perfectly okay with, like, taking a solid hit. And then after that, we go on the defense. Oh, big taps. Big taps. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, it is only, what, one blue, and this taps for colorless, so it's either a colorless spell or I don't care. And I have the mana to tap for both of these, so. Well, and this one's got Summoning Sickness. So. On top. On top. Okay, red, black, green, other. Mantis. So now we basically have the mana to do pretty much everything we need to. So we're pretty much okay. Untap target artifact. I'm okay with this. Untap. Okay. Untaps a Soul Ring. Fair enough. Profit 1. Six, 7, 8. Oh, okay. I'm pretty much okay with that. And then here comes my favorite part, where everything is forced to attack. I'm okay with this. And do I even care about one? I really don't. So... Okay, so that's the thing here, is we're just gonna have to try to play this a little safe. He can make all the guys he wants, and I don't really care. Scry, okay. Let's go ahead and just skip to combat, because I don't really care what he does until then. Like, if he does something that kills my commander, there's nothing I can do anyway, so... You know what, I might just actually take 8 here. Wayfarer's Bauble. What you got for me there, bruh? Nothing, he says. Interesting. Nothing. Actually, he might. He might. Let's see. Yeah, there was no advantage to be had there. Yeah, I pretty much saw that coming. That's fine. I don't think he targets me anyway. But yeah, we're going to go for Return of Wild Speaker after this turn, probably. Oh no, it is just, well, it's 3 to... Yeah, he doesn't have 3 mana, so I'm not really... Okay. I mean, true, thanks to this thing, he does have... technically like infinite monsters, but... I'm okay with losing 1. Under normal circumstances, I don't like to be greedy, but I feel like being greedy this time around is okay. I'm still pretty much okay with that fact, because they all have to attack me now. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Good with that. I think we respite now, or like as he declares attacks. That way, if he's got the counter, we still have the option to what you call it? Oh, we actually don't have Death Touch. I thought we had Death Touch. Oh well, doesn't matter, I guess. So he's attacking all there. There's something I don't know about. Hmm. 16, 24, 36. I got you, fam. Three green. Yay, look at all the card draw. I didn't draw any red there. That kind of saddens me. Green is more important. Did I find another fog spell? I don't think I did.
Yes, it did. Yes, senpai, give me cards. Thank you. Why did I do that? Oh well. Uh... 4, 5. So yeah, I still got enough for a fog. Just gotta hope he doesn't have counters. But my guy, I seriously hope you have something. Because Trample Hydra is not something that I can really deal with right now. It is on my next turn, but that is few and far in between, because that's assuming that I have a next turn. Because I very well might not. So it's not so much as make a lot of things that swing, it's basically make big things that swing. But that's the kicker. Is he's got to decide now whether he kills me or kills him. Because if he doesn't, he kills him next turn. No, not quite. But I have to also have my swing, so... Debt is perfectly alright. He's got some big choices to make. And the fact that he's hesitating tells me he does not have counter. I think that's all of his blue. No, he's still got 2 blue up, so... I'm pretty much okay with that, honestly. Okay. I mean, I still have this. So... Like, I still do. So... Well... Do I have a third mana I don't know about? No. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Probably just use Tangle here. And that gives a 9. This is actually turning into a pretty good game. Oh, so it's actually going at him. Does trample. Alright, that one. And Death Presence, or Terrifying Presence. No! It's a shame this doesn't have Death Touch. And I believe this thing flies, correct? Yes. Yes, O mighty Sylvan's library. Gift me with knowledge. I don't need you. And I don't need you. Although I don't really think I need you either. Give me another forest. I think it's Revenge of Ravens? Yes. Cast for green, red, black. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. Instead, let's see, what is his problematic card here? That thing. Enchantment. One green. Goodbye. Let's see, do I have anything else I like? No. Do I have a fog? That is the question. Three black, four. Okay. yes, how do you like it? How do you like it, my child? No, you can't swing at me at all. Is this the part where somebody... Okay. Discard 2 cards. Sure. That one. And that one. Life is too low to get use out of that card anyway. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Sacrifice X lands. Get rid of one of my black, I think. Alright, well, it has come down to me and you, my friend. But I wonder, how well will you keep up with me? You know that thing right there? Actually, do I care about this? Other creatures. So no, I don't want to do that right now. I want to make him actually think he's going to get that off. I want him to believe with all his heart he's actually going to get that off. Put that away, put that away. Yay. Green, black, red. There we go. I almost screwed that up. I almost screwed that up. How much does his commander cost again? 4? Okay. Actually, I don't think he has the mana, right? Well, no, he does, but it's one of those things. I'm okay with him doing it. Pretty much okay with that. And Druid's Deliverance. Yoink! Wait, Druid's Deliverance wasn't my regenerate, was it? Oh, no, populate. Okay. I was like, wait. On the bottom. On the bottom. Okay, so let's do it the smart way now. We're gonna get rid of that. Two, three. Bye-bye. And then 1, 2. Do I want abundance here? No. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, let's just go with this. Let's play a land. Okay, so green, black, red. 3 others, don't matter. 4. No. Three, 4. Nah. I have no reason to do that right now. Want to pay 4, my friend? And it's 4 black. That's the silly part. We'll definitely play our commander next turn, though. No, no blockers here. Yeah, abundance is nice, but it's not going to do me much good right now. I actually just want this right now. Alright, so let's say 1. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Done. We're gonna get Hissing Miasma. Sudden Spoiling. And that one. Because that seems fair. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop a land. Go ahead and get this one down. 1, 2, 3. Can't sudden Spoiling next turn, but that's fine. And it's either pay 4 or lose your 9/9. Go to combat, sure. Does this have to attack? No, it doesn't, but still pretty funny. Actually, you know what? Do I not? I didn't really want to waste Fruit Snare either. Z and I, you can't play for a timeout because I can basically beat him at any time now. Alright, so drop land. Alright, so let's see. I want Beast Within, Druid's Deliverance, Fog, Eternal Witness. Turn to nature. Yeah, that's enough. Discard 5 cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. I'd love it if you actually had a black counter spell. I'd really enjoy it if you had a black counter spell. Come on, hit me with it. Not that it matters, because it really doesn't. Because I can just get it back and it doesn't really matter. I think he's trying to figure out exactly how this card works. Come on, man, figure it out. Figure out you're not going to do what you think you're going to do. I need you to learn that everything that you're doing is for naught. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. So he gets 6 cards. That's fine. It really is fine. Because he seems to be under the impression that that actually matters. No, he didn't take everything. He wasn't able to hit everything. So let's see. Can I get my commander out here safely? And still have mana for like 1 or 2 counter spells. Black. And then I think I want to beginning of your end step, untap all lands you control. So I'm pretty much fine to go on a rampage now. And then in him before he realizes what he wants to do isn't just going to work. Because it's just... Yeah. So I let him put it down to a 1/1, and then I make him swing all 3 of those anyway. 1, 2, 3. You lose. Yeah, that's kind of how that cookie crumbles. Let's see. I really don't have time, so. Alright guys, that is going to conclude for the stream today. Unfortunately, it is getting a little bit late, and I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock for me. And if I try to play another game, I mean, it could be another hour or two, and I have to get up at 5 o'clock. So that's going to conclude it for today, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming out, as always. Andrew, Limas, always, Andrew, all of you guys for coming out. Always show your support. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me and to the company, to everybody here at the store. As always, it's a lot of fun being able to hang out with you guys. Now that we're actually able to open and do things again, we'll be back on our normal, hopefully on our normal stream schedule. Unfortunately, things have slightly changed my daily work situation. They're basically making us work 10, 11-hour days now, so that puts me getting home at almost 6 o'clock minimum, almost 7:30, 8 o'clock maximum. Unfortunately, but that is the way things go. So streams through the week may be a little bit hard to accomplish, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to do it, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to give up on doing it. Somebody else at the store might have to do it, so you guys may not see hear from me through the week for a while until we get all this mess sorted out. But we're going to work on it. Like I said, we're not going to give up on doing the weekly streams for sure, because we definitely want to continue to get out this content for you guys. Because it's a lot of fun being able to play and hang out with you guys, and plus it allows us to get our name out there a little bit more. So again, guys, thanks for coming out and watching. The next scheduled stream that we'll target will probably be Wednesday. Don't hold me to that. I definitely can't do anything tomorrow, as much as I'd love to. And I'm the only other one scheduled to work tomorrow, unfortunately. So it's not like I can pass it off to anybody else. So that's unfortunate, but again, can't really be helped. But we'll aim for Wednesday. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully nothing changes. If it does, I'll leave a comment on this stream as soon as it archives. So, just in case if you're thinking about tuning in, check back here just to see. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, obviously. So Wednesday, be looking for us Wednesday at around, I want to say 7 o'clock minimum. If we're not on and streaming by 7:30 Central Standard Time, we're probably not going to make it. But that is the target. Hopefully we get there. So again, one last time, guys, we appreciate it. Thank you for coming out and showing your support. We'll see you Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, the rest of your night. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. And we'll see you on the next stream.